Russell Westbrook's future remains up in the air, but OKC isn't standing idly by. Last week, they traded for Paul George, and then this week, Andre Robertson agreed to a 3-year, $30 million deal to remain with the team. I can't believe I'm asking this. Dave, do you think OKC has done enough to convince Westbrook to stay long-term?
I mean, not for him to decide right today,
right.
But they did everything they possibly could to put their best foot forward and say, we care about you, we care about winning. We got the marquee guy this summer. Everybody wanted him, and we got him. That proves the type of franchise we're about.
It's kind of amazing that 1 year ago, I mean, it was almost to the day, right? So July 4th last year is when Kevin Durant leaves, and it took them less than a year to find a new star. Now, I know Paul George may not stay there. I know Russell Westbrook may not stay there. But the fact that they were able to do this in 1 year, and let's go back to some of the moves that allowed that to happen. Just locking up Oladipo on that contract, okay? It's not a good contract. But the fact that they did that and then had cost certainty with him in a way that they could flip him to Indiana and they could take a chance on the Hoosier coming home. Maybe he can resurrect his career. And getting Sabonis in the draft day trade for Serge Ibaka. The way that they made those moves just a year out set them up to be able to make a move like this. And I think, you look at small market franchises, when somebody leaves, how long did it take Cleveland to recover after LeBron left the first time?
4 years.
I mean,
until he came back.
Well, yeah, until he came back. Okay? Most of the time when something like that happens, when Kevin Durant leaves your franchise, you are in the lottery for the next 5 years.
See, this is the thing about what I was mentioning in the monologue. You can do a lot of things right, and it still doesn't work out. I thought Dallas, when they won their championship, rather than lock in the Tyson Chandler, who was getting older, and lock in the Jose Juan Barea and those guys, they said, no, let's stay flexible because there are going to be stars coming up and we want to be able to get them. That wasn't a bad strategy. It just didn't work out because sometimes the chips don't fall the way you want them to do. Sam Presti, one of the things that pains me, and I use that very lightly, but it pains me that people say Sam Presti's a bum. This dude's one of the smartest.
People say that?
A lot of people say that. A lot of ignorant people say that, I should say, because
they bring up the Harden trade.
They bring up the Harden trade and they say you let go of Durant. But you don't look at all the good things that he did along the way to put themselves in these positions. And again, like you said, there were a lot of people lining up for Paul George with a lot better offers out there.
The other thing, we're not talking about this yet, okay? But we have a whole summer to get through show, right? We're going to be doing shows this whole summer. If Russell Westbrook does not commit, okay, he knows the money's not going anywhere. He's watching to see what they do. But, okay, they already did what they were going to do. They went and got you Paul George. So this summer, Russell's got to decide if he wants to sign that extension. If he signs it, now his next job is to keep Paul George there. If he doesn't sign it, oh boy.
It's like what side of the aisle are you standing on?
He shouldn't commit. Why would, if you were Russell Westbrook, would you commit now?
There's no
plus size to that.
Yeah.
You wait to see how you can actually play with Paul George. You wait to see if everybody stays healthy. You wait, all those mitigating factors. You wait, you push.
And then the Thunder gets more and more uncomfortable. Every day that goes by that you don't sign that deal.
They're already uncomfortable in that division, the toughest division in basketball this year.